ranking the best swords in Blox Fruits. But first, to get started, we must clear up all the trash swords in the game. Boom, 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 boom. Now we can rank properly without wasting time. First, we have our Soul Cane for B tier. This is a legendary sword in disguise. It has a very good PvP potential, especially its stuns. It requires skills to use, and you can get it for pretty cheap in first C. But the twist is, it's getting overpowered by other swords in general, so B tier. Then we have Vicento, also in B tier. Although this is one of the rare swords that has version 2, it's not that overpowered compared to other swords. It's still decent for PvP in terms of stuns and damage, but yeah, it's still B tier. Next is Saber for S tier. This is one of the best swords you can get in the first C. It's also one of the easiest to get that doesn't cost any money. It has one of the highest damage sword in the game that even beats CDK. That's why it's S tier. After that, Dragon Trident for B tier. High damage, great combo potential, pretty big hitbox compared to other swords. On the fourth stroke, it provides a great rush for locomotion. Only cons is it's weak in air battles. Gravity Cane for C tier. Good damage, very good AoE on Z move, great combo potential. Dimensional Grasp is a combo starter. Both of the moves of the sword can break instinct, but the cons is its short range. Both moves of the sword restrict the user from moving when the skill is being used, and no mobility moves. Jirai for C tier. It has high mobility, can blind and stun enemies, gives the player a slight advantage in PvP due to stun, and even more with a sidearm rifle. The only downside is it's hard to hit, not so good for sword mains. Small combo potential, small hitboxes, and low damage. Then Coco for A tier. It has great damage, very good for hybrids, especially with control. Good for combos, very fast M1, both moves can hit multiple targets. The bad side of this, it needs a bit of aiming skills and a short prediction skills to hit in PvP. Very short stun, very hard to obtain, high mastery requirements, and the dash at the third skill move, making the sword unreliable for farming. After that, Midnight Blade for A tier. High damage, good for use at close range, especially with Buddha. Good stance and mobility, good combo potential, both moves can target multiple enemies at the same time. Relatively easy to use at any level above 1 to 50. Both moves can hit CBs, decent for mobility. Then the cons of this is small hitbox, short range, higher mastery requirements, vulnerable when casting a move. Both moves are easy to escape with instinct. Pole's second form in A tier again. This is because all moves can damage CBs. High stun and damage, can hit rubber users unlike Rumble, good for any build as it has good combo potential. The bad side is extremely difficult to obtain as the total cost of the fragments to acquire the sword including the cost of awakening of all Rumble's fruits is 1,950. No mobility moves. It's relatively hard to obtain as it is 5% drop chance from Thunder God. High requirement mastery, 180 mastery, Rumble 250, and Pole 350. The M1's attacks are slow. Rengoku for S tier. High damage, good combo potential, good knockback, useful in PvP. Both moves can break instinct, insane damage in short time, making Shark and Cyborg user takes a lot of damage before they can turn on race ability. The downside is low drop chance for hidden key, bad for in water combat. Sadai for B tier. Good damage, somewhat big hitbox, great combo potentials, fast attacks. All moves can hit CBs. The cons are dash move on the fourth click move, making it harder to find with. Both skills can be dodged with instinct, mostly outclassed by other better swords. Shisui for S tier. Very good range, fast moves with low end lag, good combo potentials, deals good damage. Both moves can hit multiple targets through Quiet Rush, which is farther than its visuals. All moves can hit CBs. Bad side is small hitbox, hard to hit, does not break instinct. Wando for C tier. It has high damage, one of the best swords for grinding and PvP in second C due to good damage and a long range move. Downside is bad for PvP compared to tiered C swords, outclassed by meta swords like Cursed Dual Katana. Continuous slashing has short range, the knockback from continuous slashing making it hard to combo with afterwards. Dragon Gas does not break instinct. True Triple Katana for A tier. It has high damage, all moves can damage CBs, great for grinding, both moves have little to no knockback, good for raids due to the large hitbox and very high damage per click. The M1 is above average. The cons are moves are only break instinct on direct hit, difficult to obtain, very expensive, high mastery requirements. Twin Hooks for A tier. It has high damage, large hitbox, fast attack speed, great for combos. Both moves are AoE. The bad side is it's hard to use. Moves have short range. Both moves do not break instinct. Heavily relies on instinct break before to deal damage. Sky Cyclone does not work in areas with low ceilings, such as the boss room of the Cake Queen. Prehistoric Punt is difficult to land. Prehistoric Punt can only grab one enemy, but the hit is AoE. Body Sword for A tier. Fast click speed for melee attacks. All moves are very fast, making them hard to dodge. Good for grinding, excellent combo potential, high damage output. The downside is it's hard to use. Not recommended for farming as the moves knocks back a lot. Nobility moves. Cavander for A tier. It's great in PvP, easy to aim with. Moves can drain instinct dodges. Both moves are mobility moves. Other moves can be used when Z, piercing dash is active. The cons is moves do not break instinct. Hard to grind with due to the dashes during the M1 attacks, which occur every second click. Dark Dagger for S tier. Very good combo potential, very low click cooldown, almost impossible to instinct trick, very good for catching runners. Downside is hard to use. Hard to obtain, both moves are single target, making it hard for grinding. Shark Anchor for B tier. It has high damage, all moves are AoE and grab multiple enemies at the same time. The bad side is take a very long time to obtain. The slow medium attack speed dash on the M1 click, all moves can be instinct trick. Spiky Trident for S tier. Good for combo, extending and stunning. Both moves are good for traveling. Great damage, great for boss grinding. Both moves lock the enemy in place, recommended for PvP. The bad side is both moves are single targets. Small hitbox makes it hard to aim with. Slow M1 speed does not break instinct. Tushita for S tier. Very good combo potential, pretty easy to hit the attacks even without a stun. Good grinding capabilities, amazing damage. Heavenly Lunges is hard to instinct trick when close range. Celestial Ravager has good range. The downside is difficult to obtain. All moves can be dodged. Heavenly Lunges can be exploited if the player holds it too long. Their opponent will be able to land attacks if they aren't careful. Yama for S tier. Both moves have good mobility, one of the best swords for traveling. Both moves have pretty short cooldown, good combo potential, easier to obtain than Tushita. Decent stuns from X Infernal Hurricane. Both moves are AoE, meaning that it can hit multiple targets at the same time. The cons is lower damage than average compared to other swords in 3rd C and 2nd C. All moves can be instinct trick, high mastery requirements. Hellish Slash has a bad hitbox, making it hard to hit if transformed with Buddha. Curse Dual Katana for S tier. Great range, great for combos, great mobility, very high damage, fast M1's attack. M1 attack does not dash forward, both attacks are multi-target. All moves can damage enemies in C events, great for almost any build. Downside is hard to obtain. Some of the trials, namely Sense of Duty and Fear the Reaper, are somewhat luck-based. High mastery requirements, said move can still be instinct trick if caught in the move while held. Hollow Kite for A tier. Decently fast M1's attacks, which makes it pretty good choice for grinding with Buddha. Low cooldown, all moves are multi-target, very little casting time. Z and X moves can combo each other, good for running away from bounty hunters since you can just knock them away. Can be used as a CDK alternative due to the similar moveset. The bad side is M1 has been slightly nerfed, hard to obtain due to the drop being low, and Hollow Essence has a low chance to obtain. It is considered as a legendary item from random surprises. High mastery requirements, lowest M1 damage compared to other mythical swords. It's recommended to use another mythical swords if you use Buddha and don't have any mythical swords than this. Dark Blade for S tier. Could be really good when paired with stunning fruit as Ice, Dark, Rumble, etc. High damage, good combo potential, both skills combo into each other, low mastery requirements. Downside is dash on for 4th move, very hard to obtain, does not have a lot of combos, and it depend on reaction time and skills most of the time. Triple Dark Blade for Trash tier. Obviously the strongest sword, so trash. Then finally, of course, we can't forget our newest sword, which is the Fox Lamp. I gotta give it to A tier cause the wiki said so, alright?